Hi, Mike's Carburetor Parts here. I'm doing a video on an Autolite 1100 one-barrel carburetor. I'm rebuilding this thing. Already made a video on taking it apart. I actually have a couple videos out there on disassembly. One of them I did, and then I didn't assemble the carburetor for whatever reason. Anyway, here we go. We got it cleaned up. We're getting ready to put it back together. Normally I tell you not to use wire down in your carburetor as far as running down the passageways, but with ethanol leaves residue behind, so you want to be sure and get them cleaned out. And so some of the really small holes, get some real thin wire. I got this at a what was it, fabric store or something. It's used like for making jewelry. At any rate, make sure the really small passageways are open. There's a real little one right here. I can't even get the wire through there, but I could actually see daylight through it. So make sure that's open. Use your air gun, clean them out really well. It's probably the most important part of all this, besides getting things back in the right place. This is your power piston. You don't want to disassemble it unless for some reason you really have to. They often are froze up, and I do get a lot of inquiries, so I'm going to stop the video as soon as I talk about this a little bit, just so I can post this part of it. But what you do is, this has a little expansion plug, aluminum expansion plug that goes in there like that. Just drill a little hole in it, and then just pop it out with a drift punch or something. And you'll see it's got this little brass piston in here. And what I do is I spray it with silicone spray lubricant. And if it's frozen, just keep working on it a little bit and try not to break it. And you want this thing to, so that it easily, on its own weight, will go back down when you push it up. Okay? Like that. So it's got to be very free. So what I do a lot of times, I'll get some silicone lubricant in there, and then I'll take me a rag or a towel or something. See that black stuff I'm getting out of there? This is after it was even clean. So the more that you get out, the better it's going to be. You just want it nice and loose. Okay? So when you think you got it clean enough, just now this comes in our hardware kit. We sell a hardware kit for this carburetor. It doesn't come in the normal carburetor kit. So I say it, if I'm still selling the hardware kit when you see this video, you never know. And so you put it in there and give a little bit of a whack to expand it, and that's why they call it an expansion. I'm probably going to have to get a little punch and hit a little more, make sure it's good and tight. The other thing I have done is put JB weld around it just a little bit to make sure it's sealed good, because you can lose some vacuum through there. Anyhow, so that's it. That will get it clean. So if you have one that's completely frozen, don't get shook up. Don't go start looking for a new carburetor. Just get that expansion plug out and start working on it. And it takes some time. But what else do we have to do on our classic cars but work on them? So there you go. I'm going to stop the video now just so I can post this part, because I get so many questions about this, and it's not a big deal. The other thing is, if it's too frozen, well, I'm not sure about using heat on it. Anyway, so we'll leave it at that, and then I'll start another video and we'll go on from there. Thank you so much for watching.